On transportation, I'm going to say that there is no candidate and no executive in the state that has more experience on this than I do. And I would venture to say that even Phil Murphy, because I am in the weeds. In Jersey City, we're in the ferry business. Obviously, we're in the bike share business. We've built the largest micro-transit system in the country under my administration. When New Jersey Transit abandoned bus routes on the south side of Jersey City, we had to figure out a solution, and we built this micro-transit system to compete with New Jersey Transit. So I've known a lot of things that we have done. We've done 2.5 million rides in the last 5 years. It is wildly successful, and so I understand the intricacies of what works and what doesn't work along the way on this. In order to fix New Jersey Transit, you need to find additional revenue. There's a couple things that you could do out of the gate in order to fix it. The first is that last year, Phil Murphy put in place a corporate business tax on companies that make more than $10 million in revenue and dedicated that for the first time to New Jersey Transit. The genesis of that idea was our policy paper. It is a good policy. They only did it for 5 years. They gave us credit for it, but 5 years is a problem because you cannot bond against a 5-year revenue. And you need to bond against a long-term revenue in order to upgrade train stations, bus stations. People need to feel that the infrastructure is clean, is safe, is modern in order to increase ridership. So that's number one. You need to fix that out of the gate. I'll do that. I always say it's a first 30 days initiative. The second thing is the largest infrastructure project in the state of New Jersey that you all pay for is the Turnpike widening project into the Holland Tunnel. It's a $12 billion project, and it was to alleviate traffic going into the Holland Tunnel. That was the goal of it. The problem with it is it doesn't matter if you build 20 additional lanes. The Holland Tunnel is still 2 lanes, so you're not going to get rid of traffic. It's silly on its face. And we would reallocate that money towards mass transit, particularly building out infrastructure in South Jersey and finishing the Bergen part of the Hudson-Bergen light rail. Very important to building out infrastructure on that. And then the third thing that I would change on New Jersey Transit, and I could speak to this, is that the buses are privatized today. When you take a bus on New Jersey Transit, it's operated by a vendor like Academy Buses, for example. And that's a fundamental disconnect between the mission of government, which is mobility, quality of life, but not making money on mass transit, versus a private vendor, which has the objective of squeezing a route to monetize it. And that disconnect is the reason why you see the quality of service that sometimes isn't what you expect. And so we talk about bringing that back in-house. Now, I share this with you because I go into the Ocean County Chamber of Commerce, and I could speak about trains in a way that they understand what I'm saying. And the way that they look at it is, okay, what he says makes sense, and I know that I'm not going to move the entire room, but I will move enough of that room that they think I'm practical with some experience around this stuff that other candidates don't have. So the starting point is different, going back to your initial question, on where the conversation is. Just based on the fact that I have 12 years of experience on this, and I could speak to it in more detail with a specific plan than others. You're not going to win every room that you're in, but you got to win enough of the people in the room to be credible there. And I know that I can do that. I've done it enough times around these specific issues. Yes.